Consistency is often an underrated force, quietly shaping the destinies of individuals, organizations, and entire societies. While moments of brilliance can spark attention, it is the steadfast commitment to consistent action that forges lasting success. The power of consistency lies not in grand gestures, but in the persistent, disciplined repetition of small actions over time. It is an invisible thread weaving through the lives of high achievers, connecting humble beginnings to extraordinary outcomes. At its core, consistency is about reliability. It is the ability to show up day after day, regardless of circumstances. It is the unwavering dedication to a goal, even when motivation wanes or obstacles arise. Consistency transforms fleeting inspiration into sustainable progress. It converts dreams into reality, not through sudden leaps, but through steady, incremental steps. Every masterpiece, invention, or breakthrough can trace its roots back to the relentless pursuit of excellence, one consistent action at a time. Consider the example of a writer determined to complete a novel. The initial burst of enthusiasm may propel them through the opening chapters, but it is the commitment to writing, even on days when creativity feels distant, that eventually brings the story to life. The same principle applies to athletes, musicians, entrepreneurs, and anyone striving for mastery. Talent may open doors, but it is consistency that keeps them open. Over time, consistent practice compounds, leading to exponential growth and skill refinement. This compounding effect is one of the greatest gifts of consistency. Like interest accruing in a bank account, small efforts repeated regularly snowball into significant achievements. A person who reads 10 pages of a book every day will finish more than a dozen books in a year. Someone who saves a modest amount each week will amass a substantial sum over decades. The results may seem insignificant at first, but with patience and perseverance, the cumulative impact becomes undeniable. Consistency also builds trust. In relationships, whether personal or professional, consistent behavior fosters a sense of security and dependability. When people know they can count on you, they are more likely to invest in the relationship and reciprocate with loyalty and respect. Leaders who consistently uphold their values inspire confidence in their teams. Brands that consistently deliver quality earn the loyalty of customers. Trust, once established, becomes the foundation upon which lasting partnerships are built. Another remarkable aspect of consistency is its ability to create habits. The human brain is wired to seek efficiency, and repeated actions become automatic over time. By consistently performing desired behaviors, we rewire our neural pathways, making positive habits effortless and sustainable. This phenomenon explains why some people seem naturally disciplined. It is often the result of consistent practice, not innate willpower. By harnessing the power of consistency, anyone can cultivate routines that support their goals and values. However, consistency is not synonymous with rigidity. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances can change in unexpected ways. The most effective form of consistency allows for flexibility, adapting to new information and evolving goals. It is about maintaining commitment to the overarching vision while being willing to adjust strategies as needed. This adaptive consistency ensures resilience in the face of setbacks and empowers individuals to navigate the complexities of life with grace. One of the greatest challenges to consistency is the human tendency to seek immediate results. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, the slow, steady progress enabled by consistency can feel unsatisfying. Yet history is replete with examples of those who succeeded not because they were the fastest, but because they were the most persistent. The tortoise, not the hare, ultimately wins the race. The greatest achievements are often the result of years, even decades, of consistent effort. Overcoming the urge to quit requires a deep connection to purpose. When actions are aligned with meaningful goals, it becomes easier to persevere through difficulties. Consistency, then, is not just a matter of discipline, but of passion and conviction. It is the daily recommitment to a cause greater than oneself. By clarifying our values and aspirations, we can fuel the inner drive needed to maintain consistency even in the face of adversity. There are practical strategies to cultivate consistency in any area of life. Setting clear, realistic goals provides direction and motivation. Breaking larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks makes the journey less overwhelming. Establishing routines and schedules removes the burden of decision-making, freeing mental energy for execution. Tracking progress reinforces positive behavior and offers a sense of accomplishment. Seeking accountability, whether through mentors, peers, or public commitments, creates external incentives to stay the course. Another key to consistency is embracing imperfection. Perfectionism can be a silent enemy, paralyzing action and breeding frustration. Consistent progress, even if imperfect, is far more effective than sporadic bursts of flawless effort. By focusing on showing up and doing the work, rather than achieving perfection, we can maintain momentum and avoid burnout. Mistakes and setbacks become valuable learning experiences, not reasons to abandon the journey. Consistency also requires self-compassion. Inevitably, there will be days when motivation falters or circumstances derail our plans. Rather than succumbing to guilt or self-criticism, it is important to acknowledge setbacks with kindness and recommit to the path. Consistency is not about never failing, but about always returning. Each new day offers an opportunity to begin again, to take one more step forward. In the realm of personal development, consistency is the bridge between intention and transformation. Reading a chapter, meditating for a few minutes, or practicing gratitude each day may seem inconsequential in isolation, but over time, these habits reshape our mindset and character. Consistency transforms wishful thinking into tangible growth. It is the silent architect of self-improvement, laying a solid foundation for lasting change. In professional pursuits, consistency is equally powerful. The most successful businesses are not those that chase every trend, but those that consistently deliver value to their customers. Employees who consistently exceed expectations become indispensable assets. Innovators who consistently experiment and learn from failure eventually stumble upon breakthroughs. In every field, consistency distinguishes the ordinary from the exceptional. The power of consistency is perhaps most evident in the stories of those who have overcome adversity. History is filled with individuals who faced repeated rejection, failure, or hardship, yet persisted with unwavering resolve. Their stories remind us that talent and opportunity are only part of the equation. It is the willingness to keep going, to keep striving, that ultimately determines success. Consistency transforms obstacles into stepping stones, setbacks into comebacks. On a societal level, consistency shapes culture. The values and behaviors that are consistently reinforced within a community become part of its identity. Social progress is achieved not through isolated actions, but through sustained collective effort. Whether advocating for justice, promoting sustainability, or building inclusive communities, consistency is the force that drives change forward. Each small action, repeated across time and individuals, contributes to a larger movement. In the spiritual realm, consistency is a cornerstone of growth and fulfillment. Regular practices of prayer, meditation, or service deepen our connection to the divine and to one another. Spiritual traditions across the world emphasize the importance of daily rituals and disciplines, recognizing that true transformation occurs gradually through consistent devotion. In this context, consistency becomes an act of faith, a testament to our commitment to higher purpose. Ultimately, the power of consistency lies in its ability to transform potential into reality. It is the daily investment in our goals, relationships, and values that shapes the trajectory of our lives. Consistency is not glamorous or easy, but it is unfailingly effective. It teaches us patience, resilience, and the value of humble beginnings. It reminds us that greatness is not achieved in a single moment, but through countless ordinary moments, faithfully lived. As you reflect on your own journey, consider the areas where consistency could make the greatest impact. What small actions, repeated daily, could move you closer to your aspirations? How might you cultivate routines that support your well-being and growth? Remember that the path to success is rarely linear, but every step counts. With each act of consistency, you are writing your own story of perseverance and achievement. Let the power of consistency be your guiding force. Embrace the discipline of showing up, even when it feels difficult. Trust in the process, knowing that progress is built one day at a time. Celebrate the small victories, and be gentle with yourself when you stumble. In the end, it is not the intensity of our efforts, but the consistency of our commitment that determines the quality of our lives. By making consistency a way of life, you unlock the door to extraordinary possibilities. You become the architect of your destiny, shaping the future through the choices you make today. The journey may be long, and the rewards may not come quickly, but with patience and persistence, you will discover the true power of consistency. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your dreams, and watch as the ordinary becomes extraordinary, one consistent step at a time.